Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Okay,
It
let's
only
take a
happens
jig.
for 2 or 3
The jig.
beats, but yes, me too.
What?
Jig.
Oh gee. Okay. Try to
Just as written word for beat.
Those beats, oh my god.
this one. Okay. Oh, all the repeats?
Both repeats.
Both.
Not all of them, just both.
All right.
Yes.
So how's it go?
Okay, 2 sharps, right?
If
Yeah,
you want to
do
play
2 sharps
fast,
all the
that's
way.
how fast it goes.
Like 1, 2, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Cha cha
I'm
cha.
missing like the end.
Oh, you are.
So I'm like inventing notes.
Sounded great.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, thanks.
Jay-Z Joy, number 7. Oh,
7.
they are coming, but should we play it? No.
No,
No.
that hasn't happened in
Should we do- okay.
ages.
So just straight as
Yeah, just straight as we might have to stop if they get to the door. So
And the next thing we do is this, right?
yeah. So Carol,
Getting
after
close.
this,
I want to make
we do
sure
this.
it's ready.
Oh, after Yezu?
Yeah, we're gonna watch. We might have to stop because they're gonna come in a bit. Okay, but we'll try.
But now's Yezu.
Go ahead.
Amplissime cancelare, placet urbes ut officium incipiat.
Plaquette. Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the University of New Brunswick's 69th Convocation and Installation of the Chancellor. We respectfully acknowledge that UNB stands on the unsurrendered and unceded traditional Wabauskang land. The lands of Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our university is known as Woolastook, along which live the Wabauskang, the people of the beautiful and bountiful river. Woolastook is also called the St. John River. It is my pleasure to begin this ceremony by introducing the Woolastook Honor Song. A number of talented singers prepared this version of the Woolastook Honor Song to be shared at academic ceremonies such as Convocation. Please stand if you're able while the song is played.
Super.
Please be seated. I'd like to thank Angie Akwin, Judy Akwin-Masofsky, Sarah Francis, Ramona Nicholas, Nadia Sapier, and Amanda Myron for the gift of that beautiful song. It's my pleasure now to invite our Bilawida Hausawin, Cheyenne Joseph, to deliver an official welcome.
Wele Exigbog, Nina Delwizi Cheyenne Joseph, Nina Bilwidazwin. Good afternoon. My name is Cheyenne Joseph, and I'm the Bilwidazwin, or Associate Vice President of Indigenous Engagement here at UNB. I'm a member of Elsiguuk, or Bear River First Nation, located in Mi'kma'ki, parts of which are also known as Nova Scotia and is part of the Wabanaki Confederacy. I bring you heartfelt greetings and a warm welcome to the land of the Wolastoqiyik, the people of the beautiful and bountiful Wolastoq River, and also a member of the Wabanaki Confederacy. Graduation is a time of reflection on what was and looking ahead to what will be. It's a bridge between the life you've known and the life you are about to create. In the face of an ever-changing world, you may be contemplating the daunting task of navigating the future. In moments like this, I often turn to creative practices for inspiration and insight. Creative contemplation fosters critical thinking, problem solving, and innovation. It's a vehicle to convey complex emotions, ideas, and experiences in ways that may not be possible through words alone. Art can be a powerful tool for advocacy, thought-provoking ideas, and encouraging dialogue. For example, in the creation of a pottery piece, with its intricate process of shaping, firing, and glazing, we can see it mirroring life's journey in remarkable ways. Pottery starts as a lump of clay, representing our state of preparation and potential for transformation, just as we are when we are born. The clay is raw, unshaped, holding the promise of what it can become. The potter's wheel is a powerful symbol of the cyclical nature of life. It turns and spins much like the seasons and phases of our lives. And with each season of our lives comes new transitions and in an ever-changing nature of our circumstances. Change is constant, and we must embrace it to grow and evolve. Pottery artists use their hands and tools to shape the clay, much like our experiences shape us. And through pressures applied inward and outward, life molds us into unique creations. Just as the glaze enhances a pottery's beauty, our experiences enhance our character and make us more beautiful and multidimensional. Pottery can be fragile and strong, and so too are our lives, characterized by moments of fragility and strength. Not all pottery pieces survive the firing process, and not all aspects of our lives are meant to last. There are times that we must let go. Pottery often carries imperfections, cracks, and blemishes, but imperfections keep us humble, allowing us to connect with each other. Imperfections often come with stories and experiences that, when shared, can inspire others. It's a testament to our depth and our richness. Pottery undergoes a firing process to become durable and strong, and the trials and tribulations we face strengthen us and make us resilient and durable against the odds. It can be emotionally, mentally, and physically demanding on our spirits and our souls. How we respond to these challenges helps us develop qualities and abilities to navigate future adversities. Clay firing is also a process that requires precise timing and patience. In life, we often face situations where we must be patient and wait for the right time for things to come to fruition. Learning the art of timing is essential to realizing our dreams. Don't rush it. In glazing, artists have a wide range of glazes to choose from, each with their own unique properties and characteristics. And in life, we have a plethora of choices and decisions to make, leading to different outcomes. The choices we make, just like the glaze selections, shape our individual paths. Glazing is like layers of experience and growth in our lives, and each layer represents knowledge, wisdom, and skills. Whether it's a cherished pottery piece that didn't survive the kiln, or a relationship or a dream that no longer serves us, letting go is an integral part of both the pottery making process and the journey of life. Every pottery piece created on the wheel has its own story, shaped by the potter's hands. And likewise, our lives have unique narratives, influenced by choices and experiences. And the potter's wheel symbolizes our individuality and the power to shape our stories. This has been a profound metaphor to describe the journey of life. From the initial formless clay to the finished work of art, pottery reflects the various stages, challenges, and transformations we undergo. It reminds us that life is dynamic, ever-evolving, and filled with imperfections, trials, and beauty. Embracing the lessons from this pottery creation can help us appreciate the beauty in imperfection and find the strength in adversity, and ultimately mold our lives into works of art. So in closing, remember that success is defined by the impact you have on the lives of others and the positive change you bring to the world. We need you. Be bold, be fearless, and never stop pursuing your dreams. Go forth with courage and confidence. Your alma mater believes in you. Your family believes in you. I believe in you. Congratulations to the graduates of 2023.
Thank you, Cheyenne, for that important address. Welcome, everybody. My name is Paul Mazerolle, and I am privileged to serve as UNB's 19th President and Vice Chancellor. I do want to take a moment to introduce the members of our platform party and ask that you please direct your attention to the screens on either side of the platform. The members of the platform party include the Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, the Deputy Minister of Post-Secondary Education, Training and Labour, the Mayor of the City of Fredericton, UNB's Chancellor, our Chair of the Board of Governors, our Buluwita Housewind, our honorary degree recipient, alumni, emeritus presidents, distinguished guests, deans, faculty, and staff. It's a terrific community on our platform here today. Thank you all for being part of this very, very special day. As president of UNB, one of the most enjoyable and indeed meaningful parts of my job is the opportunity to participate in a great many ceremonies, announcements, and events. But there is none more important and significant than our graduations, held twice a year in the fall and spring on our campuses in Fredericton and St. John. They focus on the achievements of you, our students, and celebrate the exceptional academic community of which we are all a part. 4 years ago, at the beginning of the school year, I spoke to those of you beginning your UNB journey at commencement, right here in this very place. No one could have predicted the challenges and the changes that would confront us in the years following. The pandemic, the complete disruption of your education, tumultuous world events. That you are here today, marking the successful completion of your degree, shows a great deal of resilience and adaptability for which you should be extremely, extremely proud. We salute you for your accomplishments, and we commend you for the time, talent, and hard work you've invested in reaching this important milestone. I have long believed that universities exist to change the world, and each of us who has had the benefit of a university education must do all that we can, wherever we go in life, to make a positive contribution and a positive difference. Collectively, I believe our efforts can change the world. This afternoon, we bid fond farewell to UNB's sixth modern-day Chancellor, Dr. Alison McCain, and we officially install the Honourable Wade McLaughlin as his worthy successor. Before proceeding with Wade's installation, I wish to acknowledge Alison's contribution as Chancellor over the past 10 years. His chancellorship has been defined by dedication, enthusiastic involvement, and meaningful action. Throughout my term, Alison has been a trusted ally, a constant source of wise advice and counsel, well-considered, calm, and unerring belief in what UNB can be to this province to Canada, and indeed to the world. Although Alison isn't able to join us here today, please join with me in thanking him for his 10 years of commitment and support. It is now my great pleasure to introduce someone who also believes in the power of universities to change the world. UNB's new Chancellor, Wade McLaughlin, is a well-known Canadian legal expert, academic, university administrator, politician, as well as a community leader. He has served as Premier of Prince Edward Island from 2015 to 2019. Prior to entering politics, he was the longest-serving president of the University of Prince Edward Island, and he was appointed President Emeritus of UPEI in 2012. He is currently the chair of the Independent Advisory Board for the Supreme Court of Canada Judicial Appointments. He has also played leadership roles in several national and regional organizations, including the Muriel McQueen Ferguson Centre for Family Violence Research here at UNB. Chancellor McLaughlin has also had many strong, long-standing connections to the University of New Brunswick. He attended UNB Law as a Beaverbrook Scholar, and he was awarded the Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick's Silver Medal at graduation. After graduating from UNB Law School, he was awarded a clerkship at the Supreme Court of Canada. Chancellor McLaughlin began his academic career in the early 1980s as an assistant and subsequently associate professor at Dalhousie University. He returned to UNB to serve as Dean of Law from 1991 to 1996. As Dean, he led the establishment of a $1.5 million Heritage Fund, which continues to benefit UNB Law students. In 1993 and 94, McLaughlin was chair of the university-wide faculty staff component of UNB's Venture Campaign, launching a successful $40 million initiative. From 1997 to 1999, McLaughlin served as founding director of UNB's Multidisciplinary Center for Property Studies. In June of that year, he was appointed Chancellor, in June of this year, he was appointed Chancellor of UNB. As we now begin the official installation of our Chancellor, I am pleased to now call upon Her Honour, Brenda Murphy, the Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, and Dan Mills, New Brunswick's Deputy Minister of Post-Secondary Education, Training and Labour, to administer the oath of office. Chancellor McLaughlin, would you please stand?
Good afternoon, everyone. H. Wade McLaughlin. On behalf of the Government of New Brunswick, it is my pleasure to report to Her Honour, Brenda Murphy, the Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, our approval of your appointment to the office of Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. Your Honour, the Government of New Brunswick has invited H. Wade McLaughlin to accept appointment to the office of Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. The Board of Governors of this university has concurred in that invitation, to which H. Wade McLaughlin has graciously acceded. The necessary legislation is in place, and the required order in council has been approved.
As His Majesty's representative in the province of New Brunswick and on his behalf, I take pleasure in approving the appointment of Wade McLaughlin to the office of the Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick.
Thank you both for administering the oath of office, and I now wish to call upon Chancellor McLaughlin, Tom Gribbins, Chair of the Board of Governors, and Jennifer Sutherland Green, UNB Associate Alumni President, for the official robing.
We are pleased that many universities and colleges have sent written greetings to the Chancellor. Their names are listed on the large screen and on page 12 in the program. We now invite representatives of the university community to offer greetings to our new Chancellor. Bringing greetings from UNB alumni is Aldia Landry, past honorary degree recipient and Faculty of Law alumna. Dr. Landry.
Mr. Chancellor McLaughlin, my dear and longtime friend, I am honored and deeply touched to have been chosen to bring greetings on behalf of the diverse worldwide alumni community and to welcome you back home at the University of New Brunswick. I have confidence that guided by your insight and passion for learning, innovation and inclusion, great things will emerge for UNB during your term. Your track record as a proven agent of change is without a doubt an indication of what the future holds. May your term of office be characterized by success, achievement, and the good fortune that is the just reward of great leadership.
Bringing greetings on behalf of the faculty is Dr. Sue Blair, President of the Association of the University of New Brunswick Teachers.
So thank you. As mentioned, I'm the president of AUMBT and a faculty member. And AUMBT represents academic staff, including professors, librarians, and contract instructors at UNB. On behalf of my association, I bring words of greeting to Chancellor McLaughlin. UNB occupies a key place in regional and the national landscape where many people come together to undertake a public good, understanding the world through research and bringing that research to others through teaching. We are delighted you will be rejoining us in this critical endeavor.
Bringing greetings on behalf of the staff is Shauna Bergen, our registrar.
On behalf of UNB staff on the Fredericton campus, I am pleased to bring greetings to Wade McLaughlin, 7th modern-day Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. Our staff extend to you a warm welcome back to UNB and look forward to supporting and working with you and achieving our institution priorities. May your term as Chancellor be characterized by success and achievement. Together, let's continue celebrating our extraordinary staff, faculty, and students as we share our Maritime University gem with the world. Welcome back, Chancellor. Our UNB community has been waiting for you.
Speaking on behalf of the retired faculty and staff is Dr. Shirley Cleave, President of the University of New Brunswick's Retired Employees Association.
On behalf of the Retired Employees Association, I am very pleased to welcome Wade McLaughlin back to the University of New Brunswick as our new Chancellor. We know that you had a significant impact during your time at UNB, both within the Faculty of Law and the university as a whole. You certainly assume your new role of Chancellor with an insider's understanding of the institution. As retired faculty and staff, we very much applaud your commitment to students and to diversity and inclusion in all aspects of the university. As members of UNB REA, we have continued our engagement with the university and commit to working in partnership with you in your new role. We look forward to your leadership as UNB embraces both the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Welcome back to UNB.
Speaking on behalf of Indigenous peoples and communities of New Brunswick is the Honorable Graydon Nicholas, former Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, Chancellor of St. Thomas University, Weequahdutch Mid for UNB's Faculty of Law, and Woollestukwe Elder.
I have known Wade McLaughlin for a number of years in different capacities. It is an honor to bring greetings to him as the 7th modern-day Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick on behalf of Indigenous peoples and communities of New Brunswick. Our Indigenous peoples and communities welcome you and look forward to working in partnership with you in meeting the challenges that lie ahead. May your term of office be characterized by success, achievement, and good works that is the heart of a good leadership.
Speaking on behalf of the students is Amanda Smith, President of the Student Union.
On behalf of the vibrant and diverse student community at UNB, I am delighted to extend a warmest greetings to Wade McLaughlin, the 7th modern-day Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. The students of UNB Fredericton campus eagerly embrace your leadership and anticipate a collaborative journey ahead to address the opportunities and obstacles we face.
It is now my pleasure to invite Chancellor Wade McLaughlin to address this convocation.
Papers in order. That's funny. One more minute. Been moving them around in my pocket. Good afternoon. Bonjour. Kwe. Thank you for the honor of being asked to serve as the Chancellor of this fine university. And thank you for allowing me to join with our graduates today in the celebration of your achievements on this milestone that you and your families and supporters and friends gather today to celebrate, and to celebrate what that means for you today, into your future, and beyond. It's an honor to serve as the Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. In her welcome, Biliwita Hosuman, Cheyenne Joseph, reminded us that life is a dynamic, ever-evolving journey. Today, my thoughts are of UNB's journey and of my predecessors as UNB's Chancellor. While UNB received its charter in 1785, it did not have a Chancellor as the titular head of the university until 1947. The line of chancellors, now totaling 7, that began with Lord Beaverbrook in 1947, is often referred to at UNB, and you've heard it this afternoon, as the modern-day chancellors. The reason for the modern-day designation is that some earlier UNB presidents used the title chancellor instead of president. The term modern day may prompt us to think of a smart line from Oscar Wilde's play An Ideal Husband, where the speech was, "Nothing is so dangerous as being too modern. One is apt to grow old-fashioned quite suddenly." And this quip has an underlying wisdom that connects with Indigenous teachings, calling on us to be in touch with and to be thankful toward our ancestors. When we respect and are grateful for our connections over time and generations, we more fully understand our current responsibilities and agency. As for fashion, you may have observed that the robe that I'm wearing today, what some Maritimers might call a rig, is somewhat on the short side. This robe has been worn by UNB chancellors since the 1960s. And UNB is not a believer in what might now be known as fast fashion. But we do believe in remembering where we've come from. When Lord Beaverbrook spoke at Convocation in 1947, his words could be paraphrased in two main messages: do your part and be the best we can be. These messages are good advice on occasions like today's convocation and every day. Although the context will change, we should always be ready to do our part and be the best we can be. At the 1947 convocation, many of the graduates were young men and women who had interrupted their studies to serve overseas in the Second World War. For many graduating today, your studies and lives have been disrupted by a global pandemic and now by the rising cost of everything. There will be disruptions. Today, the world geopolitical situation is as unstable as it has been at any point since the 1940s. What's more, the guardrails put in place in the mid-20th century have been weakened, intentionally undermined. Our greatest concern must be for the cruel impact of war and conflict on innocent civilians. When it comes to doing our part, we can start by counting our blessings. To live in peace and democracy, to have an education and be part of a great university. Because we enjoy the benefits of peace and democracy, we can recognize our big challenges and try to do something about them. These include truth and reconciliation, climate action, income inequality and economic opportunity, health and wellness, education, and, while we might not need to have said this a few years ago, defending and strengthening democracy. As we acknowledge and embrace these big challenges and others, we should never forget our everyday responsibility to look after and look out for each other. A university is a unique place, a community. The years of university study are a very special time in the life of our students and in particular of the people graduating today. When I look back on my days as a UNB student, starting 45 years ago this fall, what stands out are the lifelong friendships that began here at UNB. When it comes to what I learned, I'm much more likely to recall an occasion when a professor or staff member gave me a break or a boost than I am to remember a particular lesson, skill, or principle. And we should not take these things for granted. Nous ne devrons pas prendre pour acquis que les années universitaires seront un temps positif pour nos étudiants. Youth mental health is a serious issue of our time. Loneliness is a major societal challenge for people of all ages. These are complex problems. They call for attention and resources. They call for research and innovation. Not least, they call for us to look out for and look after each other. When we think about doing our part and being the best we can start by asking each other, "How are you today?" and do it in a meaningful way with a smile. We can offer a smile, a helping hand, a pat on the back. We can cheer each other on. We can look out for signs of distress and respond as best we can. We can work together to build a strong and resilient community. Today, at this fall convocation, we will cheer each other on, and we will give thanks to all of the people who have gotten us here. In my own case, the list is long. At the top of the list are my partner Duncan, who is here today, and my mother, who is watching online. We give thanks to Dr. Allison McCain for his 10 years of service as UNB Chancellor. Allison leaves big shoes to fill, along with the robe. We salute Dr. Alan Sherrington for a lifetime of achievement, including his 1967 bachelor's degree from the University of New Brunswick, and today an honorary degree. We acknowledge everyone who makes UNB a successful university community. Most of all, we celebrate the graduates of UNB's class of 2023 who are receiving degrees and diplomas today. Thank you, merci, Woliun, for the honor of serving as your Chancellor. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor McLaughlin, for those terrific words and inspirational messages for our graduates. To celebrate this occasion, and it is a very special occasion, the St. John String Quartet are joined by trumpeter Robert Dutton, and they'll play Trumpet Voluntary by Jeremiah Clark. Over to you. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to draw your attention to page 13 of the program. The medals listed will be presented during our convocation ceremony. All of these prizes appear below the recipients' names in the graduation list. On behalf of the university, may I take a moment to congratulate all the recipients and express the hope that you will maintain those very high standards which you have been demonstrated in qualifying for these awards. I would now ask our Vice President Academic, Dr. Kathy Wilson, to assist the Honorable Brenda Murphy, New Brunswick's 32nd Lieutenant Governor, with the presentation of medals.
Good afternoon. The Governor General's academic medals were created in 1873 to encourage academic excellence across the nation. Over the years, they have become the most prestigious awards students in Canadian universities can receive. This afternoon, we will announce the recipient of the award representing the highest level of achievement, the Governor General's Gold Medal for academic excellence in graduate studies. All students completing a master's thesis or report or a doctoral program at UNB in a given year are eligible to be considered for the award. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of the Governor General's Gold Medal for 2023 is Lisa Jaudoin for her dissertation, The Story Eaters. Dr. Jaudoin defended her dissertation in June 2023. Her dissertation is a novel that explores the creation of anthropological archives by the Geological Survey of Canada in the early 20th century, and the ongoing impact of these colonial archives on mixed-blood Indigenous people. With narratives set in 1924 and 2024, the novel documents the significant role of the GSC played in constructing representations of Innu people, the organization's advancement of settler colonialism, and the long-lasting effects of the ideas of authenticity that shaped their collections. Dr. Jodoin is an assistant professor teaching Indigenous literatures of Turtle Island in the Department of English at UNB, and we're very proud of her. Through the generosity of Her Honor, the Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, a silver medal is awarded each spring to the outstanding graduating student in each of the faculties on the Fredericton campus. The Medal for Education is awarded at the Convocation held in the fall. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of the Lieutenant Governor's of New Brunswick Silver Medal in Education is Katie Ann Allen. Katie is unable to be here to receive her medal today, but we do wish her congratulations.
We will now proceed to the conferring of an honorary degree. The recipient will be presented by Dr. Judy Roy.
Dr. Alan Charrington, to be awarded Doctor of Science. Like you, Dr. Alan Charrington didn't know what his future had in store for him. He earned a Bachelor of Science from UNB here in 1967. He got an MSc in 69 and a PhD in 73 from the University of Toronto. As it turns out, Dr. Charrington has dedicated his almost 40-year career to solving the mysteries of diabetes. Dr. Charrington has been a faculty member at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee since 1974. Currently, he is a professor in both the departments of molecular physiology and biophysics and in the Department of Medicine. He is also the Associate Director of Diabetes Research and Training Center. His research has made major contributions to the current understanding of diabetes by defining the effects of various hormonal and neuronal factors on liver glucose metabolism. Dr. Charrington is passionate about the work of the American Diabetes Association, ADA, one of the U.S. nation's leading supporters of diabetes research, education, and patient care. In 2004 and 2005, he served as the first non-medical doctor in the position as president at the ADA. He felt the organization had to decide how to address the epidemic of obesity, a major risk factor for the development of diabetes. At that time in the United States, 2 out of 3 people were overweight and 1 out of 3 was obese. Charrington traveled extensively across the globe to educate people on the rapid spread of diabetes. Today, he holds the Jacqueline A. Turner and the Dr. Dorothy J. Turner Chair in Diabetes Research at Vanderbilt, and is a passionate educator, mentor, and researcher currently working to bridge the gap as a scientific advisor and consultant between academia and the pharmaceutical sector. He has published nearly 300 peer-reviewed papers and is widely recognized in his field, having received numerous professional honors, including the Lilly Award, the Rachmel Levine Award, the Banting Medal for Service from the American Diabetes Association, the Donald Rumble Award from the Juvenile Diabetes Research Federation, and the R.E. Hines Award from the University of Toronto, as well as the Charles R. Park Faculty Award for research from Vanderbilt University. Charrington has not only made a global impact in his field of study, but is also making an impact on his alma mater. Through the creation of the Charrington Family Scholarship, Charrington is inspiring young minds and giving future generations of UNB alumni the opportunity to study science and nursing. UNB is pleased to welcome Dr. Alan Charrington to its family with an honorary Doctorate of Science. Insignissimi praeses amplissime cancellare tota universita, presento vobis Alan Charrington, ut admitturor atur honoris causa ad gradum doctoris in scientia en Universitat New Brunswicki.
Ego admittito te Alan Charrington honoris causa ad gradum doctoris in scientia in Universitate Novi Brunswicki. It is now my great privilege and a great pleasure to invite Dr. Alan Charrington to address this convocation.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here, and I hope that I can give you some insight that might help you as you traverse your path forward. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of you who are about to receive a degree. I know you've worked hard, and this is the culmination of that. But secondly, I want to point out that you won't only leave here today with a degree, you'll also leave with a tremendous potential to make a difference. You can make a difference with the people around you, you can make a difference in your community, you can even make a difference in your country. So I urge you to keep that in mind. I've had the good fortune to teach in a medical school in the States for over 50 years. And as you can imagine, a lot of students have come and gone. And I've always wondered, as I track them, and some are very successful, some less so, what makes those students that are successful that way? What is it about them that allows them to really just achieve tremendous things? And I've really distilled it down to 4 words, which I'm going to share with you today so that you can think about it as you go forward. And the first thing is, how do you define success? Think about it. It's different things to different people. For Mother Teresa, it's one thing. For Donald Trump, it's totally another. I think the best definition I came on as I was thinking about this was success is being content and comfortable with who you are and what you have. Think about that. That's why Mother Teresa was so happy. She had nothing, but it didn't matter to her. So with that definition in mind, what are the 4 words? The first is confidence. So as I look at those students who became very successful, they were the ones that were always confident. They were never slow to step outside their comfort zone. They always were willing to take risks. They were willing to fail in order to try again and learn. And I think that's the attitude that actually breeds success. And the amazing thing to me, as I've taught students for a long time, it is my belief that students don't really understand how capable they are. I think as you sit here today, don't underestimate what you can do. You can do great things. And I would urge you to do that. So I'll tell you an anecdote about me that I think personifies this point. When I was a student here, I was between my third and fourth years back in Montreal doing summer research, and I got a phone call from a professor in the biology department, Dr. Uno Payne, who has passed away many years ago. And he called me to try and talk me into switching into the honors program in biology. He said that in a course that I'd taken from him the year before, he'd seen something which seemed to indicate that I might like research. So I listened to him, and I said I'd think about it. I hung up the phone, and I said, no way. I'm not going to do that. Why would I jeopardize my grades to take a research project? I didn't want to go out of my comfort zone. I was happy where I was. I knew how to study. I knew how to get A's and B's. Why risk it? But over the course of the summer, for some reason, I changed my mind. I went back early. I got involved in the research project, and I loved it. It was fun. And as a matter of fact, the data that were generated from that project were the basis of the first publication I ever had. And so when I thought back, because I was willing to take that leap of faith, because I moved outside my comfort zone, I was successful. And I've now had a 50-year career based entirely on research. So a lesson there. Be confident. Believe in yourself. Second word is adapt. Life will throw you curveballs. Things will change suddenly, and you can't predict how. Sometimes it'll be improvement, sometimes it won't. But no matter what happens, you have to be prepared to adapt. You have to find another way to reach your goal. Or in some cases, you may even have to change your goal. Another story. I had a young physician do a research fellowship in my lab a few years ago. And as I got to know him, I realized that he didn't want to be a doctor originally at all. He wanted to be a fighter pilot. And he had worked all through high school so that he could gain admission to the Air Force Academy in Colorado. And he successfully got in there, was the star of the class for his first 2 years. After his second year, he suddenly developed diabetes. He was immediately washed out of flight school. So his world collapsed in an instant. But he somehow kept going. He adapted. He decided instead of being a fighter pilot, he'd be a doctor. And so consequently, he changed universities, went into a pre-med program, got admitted to medical school, got his MD, got his fellowship, got his residency, and then his fellowship. And he's now one of the best-known pediatric endocrinologists in the States. He adapted. You have to be flexible. Life won't go the way you want all the time. Third word, passion. When you're trying to choose what to do, choose something you really love, something you're going to be able to get up and do every day, potentially for the rest of your life. And sometimes it may not be the best paying job, may not be the best hours, but if you love it, it's the right job. And I think that is something that's really important, because if you love what you do, you'll work hard at it. If you work hard at it, you will be successful. So, third word, passion. Fourth word, focus. When you start down a path, there will be all sorts of alternative options, and they'll all look good, but you can't do them all. You need to pick one thing that you can focus on and really do well. Then after you get that put in place, then maybe you can go to another or even another option. But focus, particularly early in your career. It's much better to go deep than go broad. You want to become an expert in something rather than sort of able to do a few things, but none in depth. Again, a story. I was setting up a lab, first job I ever had at Vanderbilt, and I had a choice of a variety of things to do research on. And I picked one, the one I liked most. And I had a 10-year plan. I wanted to become the world's leading expert in that particular facet of science. And it took 10 years for that to happen. But it actually did happen. And when you reach that point in anything, you become what they call a KOL, which is a key opinion leader. And people come to you with opportunities just because you are identified with that topic. And it doesn't have to be research, it could be anything. But if you're the best at doing it, people will beat a path to your door. After 10 years of working on that topic, then I broadened, finally picked up another interest. It was 20 years more until I picked up a third. So focus. Do something intensely that you really love doing. So I have one last piece of advice, and it actually doesn't come from me. It comes from one of the many country music singers in Nashville, namely Tim McGraw. And he has a song which I think of frequently because it keeps me anchored. And the line, of course, is, always be humble and kind. And I think as you traverse life and aggressively go after your goals, always remember that. Always be nice to other people. Always be thankful for what you have. At this point, I'd like to thank the university for giving me the opportunity to talk to you today, and I wish you well as you continue your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sherrington. Those inspirational words to our graduates were both inspiring and informative, bringing confidence to your work, adapting through life as we navigate the challenges, bringing passion to your work and a deep focus, and always being humble and kind. Those are lifelong messages that matter and make a difference. So thank you again for that terrific address. We will now proceed to the conferring of degrees in course. May I extend to all of you who graduate today the warmest congratulations on behalf of the University of New Brunswick. Today, when you receive your diploma and leave the stage, you'll be officially welcomed into the proudly UNB alumni family. As a symbol of this significant milestone, a member of the alumni family will present you with the alumni pin before you return to your seat. So don't be alarmed if somebody's giving you a pin. We will begin with the conferral of doctoral degrees, followed by the master's and bachelor's degrees. The acting dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Dr. Sasha Mullally, will offer the supplication and presentation.
Candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Bachelor's, and Master's will stand for the supplication, presentation, and admission. Ignissime preces amplissime cancellari supplicant senatui et huic venerabili collegio gubernatorum hi magistri vel baccalaureae vel scholares ut admittantur ad gradum philosophae doctoris vel ad proprium magistri gradum in sua quisque facultat vel ad proprium baccalaureae gradum in sua quisque facultate.
Placetne vobis senatores, placetne gubernatores, et hit supplicatores admittator.
Ignissime preces amplissime cancellare, tota universitas, presento vobis hosce supplicatores, ut admittantur ad gradum philosophiae doctoris vel ad propria magistri gradum in swacisque facultate vel ad gradum baccalaureae in swacisque facultate testorque illos quod omnia que statut nostra requirant aptos e idoneos esse.
Ego admitto vos ad gradum philosophiae doctoris vel ad gradum magistri vel ad gradum baccalaureae in Universitate Novi Brunswicki.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please proceed onto the dais for individual acceptance. All other candidates, you may be seated. Mohammed Yahya Ahmed Al-Darbi, a doctorate for the dissertation entitled A Practical and Scalable Hybrid Quantum-Based Quantum-Safe Group Key Establishment. Jeffrey Ernest Forshey, a PhD in clinical psychology, for a thesis entitled Understanding Reconciliatory Unwanted Pursuit Behaviors Following Temporary Breakups and Within Ongoing Relationships. Randy George Hopkins, a PhD in Earth Sciences, for a dissertation entitled Goldilocks in the Three Craters, finding conditions that are just right for shock vein formations. Riley Lane Izzet, a PhD in biology, for a thesis entitled Predators, Plants, and Empires, the Logistics of Insect Invasions, also the recipient of a Dean's Medal of Merit for this dissertation. Lisa Jaudoin, a doctorate in English for a dissertation entitled The Story Eaters, and Dr. Jaudoin is also the recipient of the Governor General's Gold Medal. Fatime Koda Parast, a PhD in computer science, for a thesis entitled Ceph Armor, Secure Interface on High-Performance Clustered Storage Solution. Ethan Jack Prescott McLeod, a PhD in civil engineering, for a dissertation entitled Dynamic Bridge Way in Motion Using Hybrid Sensor Data. Adam Nadeau, a PhD in history, for a dissertation entitled Inheriting Empire, Royal Proclamations, Parliamentary Legislation, and Imperial Integration in British North America and India, 1760 to 1793. Bria Claire Newcomb, a PhD in clinical psychology, for a thesis entitled A Brief Workplace Intervention for Anxiety Sensitivity, aiming to reduce risk for post-traumatic stress disorder in first responders. Alicia Francisca Noriega, a dissertation in educational studies for a thesis entitled School Community Partnerships for Rural Economic Development in Trinidad and Tobago, a qualitative case study. Nigel Patterson, a PhD in chemistry for a thesis entitled Bipolar Electrochemistry for the Synthesis of Functionalized Carbon Polypyrrole Supercapacitor Electrodes. Jaden Price, a PhD in chemistry for a thesis entitled Approaches Toward White Light Emission and Programmable Fluorescence, along with the serendipitous discovery of a series of pericyclic cascade reactions. Jagannath Sripada, a PhD in mechanical engineering for a thesis entitled A Methodology Development for Nanostructured Composite Particle Synthesis for Cold Spray Additive Manufacturing, also a Dean's Medal of Merit recipient. Marta Tomas Piqueras, a PhD in chemistry for a thesis entitled High-Yielding Synthesis of Cyclometallated Iridium Complexes with Hydrogen Bond-Rich Ligands. Christopher Herman Vandenbroek, a PhD in Education Studies for a thesis entitled An Action Research Exploration of a Critical Approach to English for Academic Purposes. This concludes the presentation of the doctoral degrees. We will now confer the master's degrees in course. The master's degrees in the faculties of Arts, Science, Engineering, Forestry and Environmental Management, Computer Science, Education, Kinesiology, Management, Nursing, Law, and Renaissance College. You will now proceed in your assigned order, please, for individual acceptance. Madison Lee Alexander. Abdul Razak El Hassan. Ozioma Mish Chikoke. Melissa Chinaka. Shauna Deeth. Emily Draccio. Ibu Kunalua Elizabeth Edigbue. Rosemary Empho Misty Henbest. Ashley Megan Johnson. Mackenzie Ann Jones. Theodore Ni Foley Akani. Human Larjavardi. Opeyemi Oladeji Owalopa. Spencer Paddock. Christian Jesus Sanabria Vera. Eliza Charlotte Rogers Wolf. We've completed the awards for the Master of Arts, and now we'll move on to the Master of Science. Emma Elizabeth Bowser. Nailene Labouchan. Emma Marie Lewis. Evan Alexander McTavish. Emily Rayanne Moore. Stephanie Scott Luna. Hannah Elizabeth Sharp. Chandler Madison Stairs. Pauline Edward Wu. That concludes the award of the Master of Science, and now we'll move on to the Master of Science in Engineering. Saeed Kazemi. Ryan Daniel Kaiser. Alexander Thomas Mann. Chitom Claire Nusofor. Joshua Joseph Graham Power. Masa Rezvani. Barry Edward Riordan. Zara Sedagat. Sarah Siddiqa. Tyler Scott Summers. That concludes the award of the Masters of Science and Engineering, and now we'll move on to Master of Engineering. Oluwakemi Titileo Edeyowe. Sunday Samson Aranmoniz. Mandeep Bawa. Habib Raymond Debley. Uwagbowi Vincent Idiraro. Gashtiar M. Ali Fatullah. Aishwer Kartikevan. Muhammad Atib Ayaz Khan. Tamina Nazreen Liza. Jamil Ludin Mohammed. Aryan Star Muhyiddin. Nikhil Shriprakash Nayak. Chinyere Genevieve Obi. Ngozi Chukwuka Rita Odegai Arins. Kisena Ogbemi. Nkaruka Ogbu. Elham Rashid Poor. Adedeji Sengodoyan. Etienwan Jim Solomon. That concludes the award of Masters of Engineering. We will now award the Master of Science in Environmental Management. Galen Robert James McGonigal. And now we will move on to the Master of Science in Forestry. Axel Brisebois. Dominic Galea. Nana Ajay Owusu Afriye. And now for the Master of Forestry, Beth Brooks. Zinran Hu. Sujit Kanal. And now for the Masters of Forest Engineering, Wei Yu Zhu. And for the Masters of Environmental Management, Kenneth Wankodeo Kawana. Shayeste Salehi. And for the Master of Computer Science, Nancy Shahal. Harshita. Danielle Kadivi. Avinaba Mistry. Joshua David Roberts. Oyanika Semester. Dakota Kevin Staples. Hamide Taslimasa. Bhargave Vijay Aragavan. And commencing the Master of Computer Science by coursework, Fadi Al-Mahmoud Alma Khaleh. Atul Chandran. Sonal Narendra Joshi. Manaz Sarbaz. And now commencing the Master of Applied Cybersecurity, Harajat Oluwadawa Milola Adejumo. Jean-Dominique André. Mohamed Badri. Judith Bravo de Medina Arribas. Priyansh Jain. Gregory William Keene. Alba Olufunmilayo Olalwunmi. Bhairavi Sagar Patel. Vishesh Saxena. Precious Shitu. Gideon Soremikun. And to begin the award of the Master of Education, Jessica Arsenault. Christy Shannon Braun. Hillary Ann Burt. Michel André Chenard. Lisanne Gabrielle Comeau. Maria Dawson. Cara Celeste Waron. Janet Gormley. Naomi Kennedy. Rebecca Ann Lehman. Rose Lydia May LeBlanc. Naomi Louise McDonald. Tyson Robert McGee. Amy Elizabeth Mitchell. Mark Eric Nadeau. Gregory Reginald Porter. Stephanie Anne Marie Price. Lauren Riley. Samantha Robichaud. Andrea Rodriguez Garza. Michael Christopher Roy. Ramona Nerissa Solomon. Sarah Kathleen West. Jonathan William Wilson. Siyu Zheng. And to begin with the award of the Master of Science in Kinesiology, Lalita Bharadwaj. Ainsley Kristen Bink. Dana Ahmad Amugir. Maria Fernanda Fuentes Diaz. Brianna Kimberly Ledbetter. Luke McMillan. John Michael Otero On. And to begin the award of the Master of Business Administration, Abisoye Abiola Adukunle. Farzaneh Azizi. Sha'anti Hope Bell. John Patrick Bidlake. Nilufar Godumi. Alireza Hajali Babe. Baharnaz Jalalvandi. Hema Devarajulu. Bin Lao. Amir El Sayed Fatih Moawad. And to begin the award of the Master of Quantitative Investment Management, Chukwunoso Emmanuel Amankor. Gaurav Bharwaj. Lister Molindwa. Augustine Nawane. Rahul Sabapathy. Yi Fei Shen. And to begin the award of the Master of Nursing, Daniel Cameron. Katerina Hrainu. Jensen Teresa Kelly. Mallory Lorraine McGee. Andrea Napke. Annie Sarah Willett. Rebecca Irene Owusu Afriye. Shauna Somerville. And to confer the degree of the Master of Applied Health Services Research, Carla Jeanette Fegg. And for the Master of Interdisciplinary Studies, Mona Jasinani Najad.
Thank you, Sasha. That concludes the presentations of master's degrees. We will now proceed to the conferring of bachelor's degrees in course. Candidates will be presented by Dr. Judy Roy.
We will now confer the bachelor's degrees in course. Bachelor degrees in the faculties of Arts, Science, Engineering, Forestry and Environmental Management, Computer Science, Education, Kinesiology, Management, Nursing, Law, and Renaissance College. You will now proceed in your assigned order for individual acceptance. The Dean of Arts, Peter Thompson, will please present the Faculty of Arts diplomas. So, Bachelor of Arts First Class Honors is Melanie Green. Bachelor of Arts Distinction is Dawson Nicholas Burnett. Nakisha Christine Cook French. Bachelor of Arts First Division, Shelby Kincaid McDonnell. Divani Kavar Kumar. Bachelor of Arts, Alexandra Chloe DeWinter. Janvi Joshi. Crystal Monty. Zoe Alicia O'Regan. Kelly Elizabeth Triffs. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Arts degrees. Bachelor of Applied Arts First Division, Christina Grace Arojo. Bachelor of Applied Arts, Ari Balaha. Ria Bahala. Kelsey Dawn Richardson Simone. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Applied Arts degrees. The Dean of Science, Gary Saunders, will present the Faculty of Science diplomas. Bachelor of Science, First Class Honors, Braden Troy Harkey. Bachelor of Science First Division, Erica Andrews. Mackenzie Elizabeth Lacey. Allison Joyce Evelyn Watson. Bachelor of Science, Melissa McDonnell. And this concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science degrees. The Dean of Engineering, Joshua Leon, will present the Faculty of Engineering diplomas. Bachelor of Science in Engineering First Division, Alex Tozer. Brian Thomas Williams. Bachelor of Science in Engineering, Evan Jeffrey Almond. Alexander Samuel Lee Clemis. Luke Joseph Hoxema. Osama Ali Josmaha. Ahmed Mabab Agah. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science in Engineering degrees. The Acting Dean of Forestry and Environmental Management, Michelle Gray, will present the Faculty of Forestry and Environmental Management diplomas. Bachelor of Science in Forestry, Laura Rose McDonald. Maxwell Dale Moffat. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science in Forestry degrees. The Dean of Management, Devish Mitra, will present the Faculty of Management diplomas. The Bachelor of Business Administration First Class Honors goes to Tasmin bint Abdul Majid. Jojo Song. Bachelor of Business Administration Honors, Emmanuel Chris Lewis. Ta Vin Truong. Bachelor of Business Administration First Division, Anika Joanne Lavigne. Alexandra Grace Stewart. Bachelor of Business Administration, Bria Ray Marie Flegagan. Grace Ann Hanley. Deepa Halwen Ok. Mayu Shirai. Zhuang Fuang Chan. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Business Administration degrees. The Dean of Kinesiology, Wayne Albert, will present the Faculty of Kinesiology diplomas. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology First Division, Margaret Reynolds. And this concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology degrees. The Dean of Nursing, Lorna Butler, will present the Faculty of Nursing diplomas, Bachelor of Nursing First Division, Eileen Mary Blizzard. Susan Ruth Buck. Nicholas Fernand Frederick Como. Tiana de los Santos. Madison Victoria Dwyer. Mackenzie Jade Fisher. Alexandria Isabella Forbes. Megan Keogh. Danielle Leblanc. Allison Jade McIntosh. Charlotte Jane McGee. Hannah Emily Pauley. Sarah Sudfidjian. Jillian Angela Shea. Nathan Earl Troughton. Andy Gramara Flores. She was Bachelor of Nursing, and we have Rayleigh Hansen Munn. Rebecca King. Emma Louise MacArthur. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Nursing degrees. Bachelor of Computer Science, First Division, we have the Dean of Computer Science, Luigi Beneolti De Santi, who will present the Faculty of Computer Science diplomas. Hugo Cornelier. MD? MD Mawir Hassan. Nazmuz Sakbi Razwan. Sharia Beg. Jacob Beaumont. Shengho Liu. Xishan Noise. Andrew Martin Keith Vissers. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science, Computer Science degrees. The Dean of Education, Sharon Wall, will present the Faculty of Education diplomas, Bachelor of Education with distinction. Which one's you? Oh, she's... Okay. Andrea Bell Szewicki is the Associate Dean, will be presenting. Sorry. Okay. Sophie Alain. Here we go. Katria Augustine. Lenora Augustine. J. M. Bagol. Abigail Jacqueline Dakota Bonaire. Jessica Corey. Nicole Marie Croft. Dolores Crofton McDonald. Kaylee Ann Cronkite. Felicia Dawn Didam. Jerica Lee DeVos. Marianne Catherine Ellis. Oleaka Jeoke Falukle. Marie Francis. Terry Francis. Randy Margaret Connors Gallagher. Deborah Giberson. Kayla Marie Ganesh. Caitlin Sadie Jane Godin. Brittany Goodfellow. Brittany Erica Gordon. Kara Rebecca Hogan. Robert Brazil Joe. Crystal Johnson. Michelle Anne-Marie Johnson. Larry. Danielle Larry. Sarah Adrienne Lavita. Michaela Catherine Lynn McCauley. Chelsea Rianne McEachern. Amy Lynn Mason. Brianna Mary McLean. Rhonda Lynn Metallic. Cole Lawrence Morash. Ashley Organ. Haley Gale Osborne. Emma Olivia Robinson. Tammy Sarah Lavoie. Savoie. Tammy Sarah Savoie. Tanya Seneschal. Ashton Janice Smith. Crystal Sock. Andrea Veronica Torazi Wood. Monique Cecile Thompson. Sarah Marie Williams. Kaylee Wilmot Joe. Michael James Wilson. Sarah Jane Wilshire. Clara Louise Yarwood. Bachelor of Education, First Division, Trina Baltster. Tarina Baltzer. Caitlin Jean Pickrell McDonald. Heaven Meadow Solomon. Shelley Marie Solomon. Alex Rain Somerville. Bachelor of Education, Wasueg Joy Milia. Dorianne Marie Solomon. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Education degrees. The Dean of Renaissance College, Carol Nemorov, will present the Renaissance College diplomas. The Bachelor of Integrated Studies, First Division, Healy Colina. Bachelor of Integrated Studies, Danielle Diana LaChapelle. Mark Somerville. Jack Alexander Doyle Yerksa. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Integrated Study degrees. This concludes the granting of degrees in course, so please note that some graduates were unable to be with us this evening, and their degrees will be granted in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Congratulations, graduates. That's just terrific to see you all across the stage today. What a wonderful occasion. Please note that there's an English translation of your diploma that's been placed inside the folder behind the parchment. I would now like to invite Jennifer Sutherland Green, President of UNB's Associate Alumni, to welcome our newest alumni, Jennifer.
Good afternoon and congratulations. On behalf of the more than 98,000 UNB alumni living all over the world, it is my great pleasure to welcome each of you to the UNB alumni family. UNB alumni are known as leaders in their communities, innovators in their workplaces, and change makers in ways big and small. We are so proud to count you among us and are eager to see what you will do to help effect positive change in the world. In 2000, the UNB Associated Alumni introduced a UNB tradition, the presentation of alumni pins to new graduates. Members of our alumni family presented this pin to each of you today as you return to your seat, and we hope this pin will carry the individual memories of a life-changing experience at UNB and serve as a reminder that, that when you combine an ambitious goal and personal dedication, you can attain anything. Maybe more importantly, the pin is a symbol that you were, are, and will always be part of our family. We hope you wear your pin with pride. Today we have enlisted help from a few members of the UNB alumni family around the world to share a special welcome message with you. Please direct your attention to the large screens.
Remember all of the experiences that brought you to this extraordinary moment?
The new environments, new faces,
the long nights of studying, or not.
The quiet moments,
celebrations,
the doubts, challenges,
setbacks,
the wins,
traditions,
connections,
the accomplishments.
And now here you are, ready for your next adventure.
You are UNB alumni, inspiring, innovative, creative, resourceful.
You will make a difference in your own ways, big and small. And we can't wait to see where your journey takes you. Your UNB connection does not end here.
You are part of a worldwide community of fellow alumni who are there for you, who will support you along the way as mentors, colleagues, and friends.
Wherever you go, whatever path you choose to take,
no matter how many times your goal changes and how big you dream,
or how long it takes to find your passion, your career.
UNB is with you.
UNB is wherever you go and whatever you do.
You are students for a short time,
but you are alumni for life.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Welcome,
welcome.
Welcome to the alumni family.
What a wonderful welcome from our alumni family around the world. We know that there are many proudly UNB alumni here with us today, helping to celebrate your remarkable accomplishments. I would ask any members of the alumni family in the audience to please rise, if you are able, and join me in congratulating our newest members, the class of 2023. Congratulations on a job well done, and once again, welcome to the alumni family.
Thank you, Jennifer. Now, on behalf of the Chancellor, the Board of Governors, the Senate, and the faculty and staff, I want to extend to all who've received degrees here today our most sincere congratulations on your achievements and on your best wishes for the future. As this important, indeed significant ceremony draws to a close, I would like to thank Professor Emeritus Alan Adam and the members of the Fredericton Society of St. Andrew Pipe Band for piping the graduates into the performance hall, as well as members of the St. John String Quartet, Daniel Samantz, Nadia Franza Villa, Christopher Buckley, and Carol Sy, and trumpeter Robert Dutton for providing the music for our 69th Convocation and installation of our Chancellor. I'd also like to thank all of those who assisted with the arrangements for this celebration. Indeed, there's been a lot of people working behind the scenes on this important occasion. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you're all invited to attend a graduation tea in the Long Hall. There's also a photo booth that's been set up for you to capture more memories with family and friends. And now, I invite you to view a pre-recorded video of UNB alumnus Alex Landine, who will close out our ceremony with a beautiful rendition of O Canada. Would everyone who is able please rise and remain in your places until the academic procession has exited. Alex?
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, everybody.